What's the most creative way you've ever followed your parents' rules just to annoy them? My parents banned me from having friends over after 6 p.m. because they wanted family time. So I invited my entire football team over for a sleepover at 5:59 p.m. on Friday, and they didn't leave until Monday morning. Technically, they never came over after 6 p.m. My parents were control freaks who micromanaged everything. No friends on weeknights, no sleepovers on school nights, and absolutely no one over during their precious dinner and TV time. The rule was crystal clear. No friends in this house after 6 p.m. period. This started after they caught me and my friends being too loud during their nightly wine and Netflix routine. Instead of just asking us to keep it down, they imposed a blanket ban. Family time is sacred, Mom announced. Your friends can visit during appropriate hours. The breaking point came when they wouldn't let my best friend Jake come over to work on our history project because it was 6:15 p.m. We had to present the next day, but apparently their rerun of The Office was more important than my grade. That's when I decided to get creative with their exact wording. Friday afternoon, I casually mentioned that some friends might come over to study. That's fine, Dad said, as long as they're gone by 6. At 5:59 p.m., my doorbell started ringing. Jake arrived first, carrying a sleeping bag, then Marcus with his overnight bag, then Tyler, Chris, and eventually 12 members of our varsity football team, all armed with pillows, sleeping bags, and enough snacks to feed a small army. What's all this? Mom asked, staring at the parade of teenagers filing into our living room. Friends coming over before 6 p.m., just like you said, I replied innocently. Nobody came after 6. Dad checked his watch. 5:59 p.m. The last guy had literally sprinted from his car to make the deadline. This is ridiculous, Mom said. You know what we meant. I'm following your exact rule, I said. You said no friends after 6 p.m. Everyone arrived before 6 p.m. They tried arguing, but I had them trapped by their own precise wording. Plus, all my friends were being ridiculously polite, helping with dishes, complimenting the house, asking about Mom's garden. Hard to kick out angels. Saturday morning, they tried a new approach. Okay, everyone needs to go home now. But nobody came over today, I pointed out. They're still here from yesterday's visit that started before 6 p.m. Dad's eye started twitching. Sunday evening, they were getting desperate. 12 teenage boys had consumed everything in the fridge, taken over the living room with air mattresses, and turned our house into a temporary fraternity. But technically, no rules were being broken. This is insane, Mom whispered to Dad while we played video games at maximum volume. I know, he whispered back, but he's not technically breaking any rules. Monday morning, they finally cracked. As my friends were packing up to leave for school, Dad pulled me aside. New rule, he said, looking defeated. Friends can come over whenever, but overnight guests need 24-hour advance notice. That sounds reasonable, I agreed, trying not to smile. Jake patted Dad on the shoulder as he left. Thanks for the awesome weekend, Mr. Peterson. Your son really knows how to follow direction. For the rest of high school, I never had another arbitrary time restriction. Turns out, when you follow rules so precisely that they backfire spectacularly, parents learn to think through their exact wording before laying down the law.